Hi, we're Spring Offensive. Thanks very much for watching our session. Taken from our latest album, Young Animal Hearts. It's a song we wrote while in a frenzied, weird writing session out in a remote place in Wales that had kind of very little heating, and we just lit a fire and sat around there. Matt made a guitar loop, and we spent kind of all night just coming back to it, piece after piece. And it's about internalization of thoughts. So it's kind of got this weird, sketchy vibe to it, which is what there's something in the full band version that you can't hear in the acoustic version. That's a bit more delicate.
Kind of always being on the verge of about to say something,
yeah.
Never saying it, never finishing it.
Our new album is called Young Animal Hearts. It's our first album, and it's been out for about a month now, I think, and it's been really well received. People really dig it, and yeah, it's been exciting seeing that grow, because we funded it through a crowdfunding method, and that was kind of a scary moment of just saying to people, do you want to hear a Spring Offensive album? And thankfully enough people said yes, we do. But since then it's been awesome getting it to new people, and yeah, it's like super exciting.
It's taken a long time to write. This is some kind of older songs and some newer songs, and so it was kind of finding the right tunes that all went together, and so it didn't kind of sound like a greatest hits, because we don't have any hits. We kind of, when we're writing, it usually kind of starts off with Lucas and myself in a room together, and we're quite brutal about it. We just keep going and going and going at it and getting stuff down, and just kind of never hold back. And then we go into the studio all together and thrash it out, and we argue about it, and just, it can take a really long time, but it's a great process. And then when we record, it's always different. We like to go to different places. So most of the album was recorded in Pelham living room with an engineer, and then we went off to studios. Kind of depends on what the track needs. So yeah, it's always different, and it's always like full of tears and like arguments, and but it's, that's kind of what makes it sound like it does.
We started doing this band when we were still at school. It wasn't the same exactly, different kind of lineup and different name and things like that, but we always wanted to get back together and kind of make a serious go at it.
I was talking about this the other day. If I could play a gig with an artist, it'd probably be Matt Berninger from the National, but I think I would be a bit timid. I think he's too much of a kind of like impressive songwriting presence, and I think I'd probably end up just choking and not really saying anything. And John Hopkins is the other one, just to see what kind of unholy mess we'd all make together, because it's kind of so far removed from our music, but we love it, and I think it might be a total disaster. We might never speak to each other again, but
he's collaborated with folk musicians, so you never know.
Yeah,
could happen.
That could happen.
It's a lot of we're kind of starting to work on our next album already, so it's a lot of time in the studio. We're also hopefully going to do a lot more touring as well, so a lot of time in the back of a van, so no direct sunlight basically, and very little contact with human beings.
That's the policy from now.
Yeah. Hi, we're Spring Offensive. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Skins YouTube channel.
I will speak now, I will speak now, will forever hold my tongue. I will speak now, I will speak now, hold my tongue. I will speak now, I will speak now, will forever hold my tongue. I will speak now. Kinda go to pieces, but nobody believes me. Kinda go to pieces, but nobody believes me. I keep it like a secret, it's hardly worth repeating.